Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. In this video I will discuss about pros and cons of staying long term in the same company. Few days back I have published a video about all my previous experiences in India, and in that video particularly I have mentioned I stayed in a company for more than 7 years. So many of you have asked why I spent so much time in one company rather than switching to different companies. So I will discuss all those things, and also why staying in that particular company helped me securing a job in Europe. I will also discuss about that. So to begin with, staying long term means 5 years and above. So as you have seen my previous video that I stayed in a company for more than 7 years where I got a good opportunity to grow in my career. So some of the pros for staying longer duration in a single company is that you will grow your network within the industry, and people will trust you with work as well as with other things professionally and personally within the organization. And when you go to different seminars and meetings outside the company, people will get to know and people will trust you that this person coming from so and so company is quite knowledgeable and is trustworthy. So that network effect will come in if you stay for longer duration in a single company. Apart from that, you will come to know the complete process of a project. So as you know, in automotive as well as in IT, some of the projects that runs for longer duration. So if you frequently switch jobs, you will not be aware of the complete process. You will only be limited to your particular work. So that process knowledge is very important in order for you to grow in future. So what happens, like during the initial days of your career, like when you have 2 or 3 years of experience, you will get lots and lots of job offers and lots of interview calls. The reason is that your salary at that time is comparatively on the lower side, but once you reach to the mark of 10 lakhs or 12 lakhs, then if you are only limited to your own domain and you do not have any process knowledge, or you do not have any team management skills a little bit, so it will be problem for you to switch further. I mean, once you attain a certain level of salary, it will be difficult for you to switch further if you do not have any process knowledge or some additional. So many of you will disagree about my comments on this, but this is what I feel. Now I come to the benefits what I have received while applying to European countries. So when many of the recruiters gone through my CV, they have noticed that I have stayed more than 7 years in a particular company. So then at that time, that is what I feel like, they started trusting me, and many of the hiring managers are particularly fearful that candidates switch jobs quite often. With me at least, hiring managers are not that fearful on that particular aspect. So I think I got that benefit of staying longer time in one company and then start switching. So it's not that after that company I didn't switch my jobs. So if you have seen my previous video, you might have seen that the next company which I have joined, I left in 3 years. So yeah, but the initial 7 years time what I have spent with one company has created a trust effect with the recruiters. So yeah, and usually with my other colleagues, where they have faced this question that how long will you stay in a particular company or during the interview. So I have never faced those type of questions. So you might be thinking that I am mentioning all the positive points about staying long term in a same company. So what are the negative points of doing so? So the only negative point what I think is that your salary will be restricted to some extent compared to your friends and colleagues who have changed frequently. So for example, like if there is a person with 3 years of experience, might be his or her salary is 5 lakhs or 5.5 lakhs per annum. On the other hand, who have switched their job within 3 to 4 years of time period, they might reach up to 9 lakhs of salary. That is just an estimation what I think, but believe me friends, the other person who stayed longer duration in the same company will grow stronger, and in future that salary difference will get matched up. So it's not a problem at all. So it's my suggestion that during initial years, try to stay 3 to 4 years or more in a single company. Then you will go through all the processes, all the steps of the project, and if you handle one or two of these type of projects within your company, so you will be pro at it, and in future there will be a lot of scope for you to grow, and your salary will multiply many folds if you go through this route rather than changing too many times during the initial days. So that is my thought, friends. Then let me tell you, when I was applying in Europe, particularly in Germany, Sweden, Denmark, in these countries, so I received lot of interview calls. I was receiving many. I think this is due to the fact that I stayed in a single company for longer duration and have this network effect in with my LinkedIn profile, as you can say. So that's all, my friends. So many of you have written that you are not getting any interview calls. So when I spoke to you, like, I found that your experience is very less and it's very scattered. It's all over the places. Like it's either you either in 2 to 3 years of time you have worked in different fields, like, which are not related to each other. So that might be one of the point, like recruiters don't find you an expert in any of the domain, so that's why they might not be interested. I urge you to gather some experience within India, at least 3 to 4 years of experience, then try to apply jobs abroad. You will definitely get success, and you will definitely get very good salary package in coming future. So do not jump around during the initial days. Please try to learn some skills, try to be good in communication, and try to have some soft skills along with your day-to-day job. So that's all, my friends. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one.